Good afternoon. Good morning. How are you? Who are you? Who are you? Hello, Miss Arlene. Hello, Mary. How are you? Vanessa, welcome, welcome, welcome. How we doing, guys? How we doing today? That's what I get for playing when I'm not live. Oh, hey. Ugh. Just playing with embossing fluids and embossing powders, and apparently they got all over the place. Okay. All right, let's see. That's a mess. Okay. I'm just going to find something to stand this up in. I'm going to stand it up in there. That'll work for now. Okay. Paper towel. Paper towel. Get that off of there. Get it out of there. So what is going on? How is everybody? What's the haps? Okay. So I'm going to see if I can get this glue bottle filled up. And we can get started. So I am so sorry about yesterday. I kind of spaced an appointment that I had. My daughter made it for me, and I would have tried to put it off, but it's only once a month, and it's non-refundable. So I had to go. And I didn't think it would take very long. We were there for like 3.5 hours. Mine only took 10 minutes, but everybody else we were with, it took time. So I went and had, we all know I have migraines, bad ones, constant. And so one of the things that supposedly helps this is something called a daith piercing. And it's that little weird flat part of your ear inside. It's a pressure place, like for pressure, acupressure and acupuncture. So it's kind of a last bit effort. I had it pierced on both ears last night. And I have to tell you, this is not a pleasant experience. It's just not. But, I now have it done. So we're going to give it, takes like 2 weeks to heal. So I'm going to give it like a month and see what happens. And if it doesn't work, then I'm just going to go in and have them take them out. Because you can't take them out on your own. No. No, you cannot. So I'll go in and have some, have them taken out if that doesn't work. So that's what I did yesterday. My daughter made the appointment, so I had to go and get it done. And I kind of been putting it off. And so I went and did that. And it was just my day for pain yesterday. I woke up, my hands were killing me. And I had my braces on all day yesterday. And then my daughter shows up at like 4 o'clock, and I was like, hey, what are you doing? And she's like, come on, Mom, we have the appointment. We got to go get your thing. And I was like, oh, I don't want to go. But I went like a big girl. And and I get there, and my son-in-law is on the table getting a tattoo, and his friend is there, and she's waiting to get a tattoo, and my daughter's there, and she's getting a piercing done, and Will is there, and he's getting a tattoo. And so we were there for, it was a family event. It was a family event. We had a family, gathering. So, so we had a family gathering. Okay. What are we working on? Alchemy. We're working on alchemy. I recorded 4 videos yesterday, so I'm a little out of my brain right now. All right, alchemy. Here it is, alchemy. If you don't know, this is the alchemy paper pack from Stamperia. We are working on this little journal here, and so we put book cloth on it. We have some book corners on it. We have stitched in 2 very large, very strange for me signatures. We put book cloth on the inside, and I added some little frilly trim stuff along the edge here, which I think looks like coffin lining. I'm serious. But we got that in there. We did, we cut apart all the cut aparts, and some of them are these big postcard size ones. So we have those. Hold on, the box is down here. There it is. We do have the ephemera pack for this, but it is heavyweight chipboard. Not my personal choice. We have the smaller journaling cards, which we backed because these were on paper, like regular paper, and there was something on the other side. So we backed them, and then we put some journaling spots on them. We made some tags, and we made some little floofy, flourishy things, and we laminated some bookmarks. So that's where we're at. Now, let me get this out of the way. So what we haven't done yet is we haven't chosen any washi tape for this or any ephemera for it, other than what came in the set. So let's do some washi tape. Let's start with that. So I'm going to get this stuff out of the way real quick. Everybody in the book. Okay, move over. And I'm going to take this cover page out because it kind of has everything on it, so we can kind of look at stuff. So, what did everybody else do yesterday? Wow. Let's see. So we have this Roman numerals. That might be something. Moon phases, possible. We'll see. I think I pulled the wrong box. Let's look at the other one. Hello, Christine. Now the flakes are huge. Ugh. Well, the good thing about the huge ones is that they don't tend to stay very long, Yeah, okay, this one's going to be better. Okay. What is this? All right, that's numbers. We got some newsprint, some keys. That might work. Some numbers. What is this? No. All right. I think we got a good start. I don't see anything else that, is exciting for this. At least not in here. Maybe in the other one. We got one more box. I don't think there's going to be anything in here, but we're going to look. This is more like my kid stuff and fun stuff. So, I don't see anything in here that I think might even remotely work. But I also keep my samples in here, so we'll look. No. Those are all Paris. Definitely not. No. No. What we got down here? Hold on, there's one tucked in there. Nope. Okay. So, I think that's all the washi tape we've got that'll work for this one. Oh, raining. Yeah, I love when that happens. We were, years ago, we were going down to Phoenix, and it started to snow, and the snowflakes were huge. Oh my God, they were huge. And it looked like tissues. That's how big they were. They looked like tissues floating in the air. And then, they were melting really quick. So kind of sucks, but it is what it is. We live in a desert. All right. So let's see what else we've got that might work in here. Let's start over here. Okay. This is kind of steampunky. Now we do have some keys. We have some keys, so we could use maybe some of those. Let's see what else. I have this heart that might work. We have some button things that might work. I have some metal bits here that might, maybe. Let's look at the other side. Oh, you know what? This is the Alchemy book, so this might work. The little skull heads with the candles on the top. I have a few of those left, so let's pull one of those. That's always fun. You just never know what I've got in here, you know? Yeah. Kind of like that bird's nest. Like it works, you know? Okay. So we got that. I don't like bottles and things, and that ain't what it takes to love me. Like I want to be loved by you. All right. I just have some of the weirdest stuff, you know, and it's like, what'll work? Oh, there's a book. That'll work. Book will work. I think there's a quill. Let me see. And there's a castle. And an ink quill. That'll work. Some planty stuff. More planty stuff. I don't really want to do anything, you know, that's too colorful. Unless the colors work. Planty stuff. Planty stuff. Okay. I think that's it out of here. Well, you know, we have a rule around here. If you have to get a shot of any kind, you get ice cream. So after I got my ears done yesterday, I immediately went to the store to buy ice cream. And Hubbard was like, 2 half gallons of ice cream? What flavors did you get? My flavor. 2, honey? Yes. I got poked twice. I get 2 ice creams. I was having a very adult moment, let me tell you. Not. I wonder if I have any toe tags left in the world here. Nope. Yeah. There we go. Okay, I'm going to put this away for now. We're going to put this stuff in the box. And, you know, we'll come up with other stuff. I'll find other things. But this is just kind of a get us started kind of thing. All right. So let's cut some pockets, shall we? Alrighty. I don't think I'm willing to cut these down yet. All right, so we need to cut some pockets. So we definitely can cut some pockets out of this and this. That's for sure. And this. All right. That. And that. All right, so we're going to get started with these. And we'll do some pockets. Oh, all right, the rest of you get back up there. Let me get the cutter out. Get this out of the way. Okay. Bye, Arlene. All right, so let's measure our piece here so we know what we're doing. All right. Our pages are 5 inches, so we can't go larger than like 4 3/4. So that's our magic number, 4 3/4. And what's our height? Does anybody remember? I think it's 7.5, but I just want to be sure. It is 7.5. Okay. Because, if I'm going to do like a belly band, I want to make sure that I got, Let's do 7.5. And we'll do 2 because then I can do, I can do a piece behind this. Where's our colors? Here they are. Okay. I got them. Okay. All right. So I'm going to do this at 2 1/4. Seven and a half. There we go. Okay. Six. Oh. Let's do this one at 2. What are we at here? We need, that's at 2, so we need like 2 1/4. Damn it. Hey, man. Pocket. And 3 by 6. So we're going to go 3 1/4. 6 1/4. Which will make a nice side pocket. Oh. So is anybody working on anything? Doing anything cool? Having fun? Yes.
Can we have one of the lollipops that weren't rice?
The ice pops?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I don't like that at all. I don't like it at all. Where is it? There it is. Okay. There we go. Yep. Perfect. That should be 7. Yeah. All right. So this has got to be 7 1/2. Ooh, which I think it just is. Yep, just is 7 1/2 by 2. Right, there's another belly band. And then I keep forgetting that I have them in there, and I keep wanting to scratch my ears. You don't realize how much you touch yourself in certain places until you can't touch yourself in those places, you know? Oh, let's do one across. So we need this to be 4.5. We'll do this one at just under 5. And I got to see this. 3/4. Perfect. Okay. I'm going across. All right. Now I'm going to cut a bunch of corner pockets because, you know, those are what we use mostly. We're going to go this way. Okay. And then 4x4. And let's get another one out of here. I'm just dumping stuff on the floor over here. It's fantastic. All right. This one is going to be just under 5. And about 6.5. Couple of big ones. The only thing I don't like about this cutter is it's really hard for me to visualize like the size of stuff. Hey, Zoe. Okay. So I'm going to cut this strip here. And then we're going to cut this down to 7.25. This, I think we already checked, is at 7.5. And so make that a tuck. I'm going to cut this off the bottom here. This is not really a cut apart, but we're going to, you know, I'm going to use this stuff to make pockets out of it. That means we have to make all these weird cuts, though. All hail Stamperia, or weirdness. All right. So what have we got left here? We've got a piece that is 7.5 by 7.5 by 7. All right. I'm going to make 4-inch here. And I think we're going to go this way at 5.5. And then we're going to cut this part off to make a pocket. I don't know if we're going to be able to create one out of that, but we'll try. This is 7.5 inches, so we're going to make this a giant tuck on the side. This is it's 7.5. We're going to cut it down to 7.25. And it is 1.5. That gives us another belly band.
That's so bad. It would be like a perfect plastic.
Kind of like this. Cut that off. We're going to cut this part off. And that's going to be a pocket. And that's going to be a pocket. We're going to cut this down. That's going to be a pocket. We'll back it later. And pocket. Seriously. That's going to be a small pocket. We'll back that later. Okay. Okay. What the hell? How wide is that? It'll work. It's a little tall though. Let's lump some off the bottom. That's a bit. Okay, got that. All right. What do we got over here? We're going to do this at 4.5 by 4.5, and I'm going to make a corner pocket tucky thing. Right. 4.5. Yep. Let me get my little scoreboard out. Well, thank you very much, though. I think it's pretty paper, too. All right. Scoring tool. We'll put some journaling space in there. That'll be fun. All right. So let me get the envelope out to put this in because I think we have enough kind of stuff to get started. Where has my envelope gone? Where can it be? Hey, Harry. What's up, my cat? Oh, I think I sees it. There it is. Yep, this is alchemy. Okay, so I'm going to put all these scraps. Waste not, want not. Besides, we never know, what we're going to use and not use. So I'm going to put these all in the envelope, which we will put in the paper pack. And then, we'll get some pockets put together. Alrighty. Get rulers out of the way. Hi, Harry. Is it treat time? Have I neglected your treats today? I'm so sorry. I shall make up for it. Here you go. Okay. All right. What are we doing? Oh, we're gonna ink some stuff. All right. We are working on inking everything with ground espresso. I'm gonna put the light on here so I can see a little better because I'm in the dark. All right. All right, so I'm gonna ink all of this stuff up. This one we're gonna have to put a piece of tea-dyed paper inside of it to make that into a little journaling spot. This will be a nice big journaling spot. But that's okay because we have a lot of big stuff for this one. Like everything in this pack is huge, I don't know why. All right. There we go. Oh. I don't know why this doesn't look even to me, but let's take a look. Because it's so not even. All right. All right. So now it's even. Oh. I might have to get a new ink pad. This one is getting a little dry. And I don't want to buy no refills after that last experience. Totally ruined it. At least not any of these oxide ones. All right. Okay. So they closed the schools here to do a deep clean. They closed them Friday. They were closed over the weekend. And then they're going to be closed Monday, Tuesday. So as the kids were leaving school on Friday, they tried to have them all take home the computers that they had issued last year for them to be, schooled from home during the pandemic and during the lockdown. And my daughter was like, oh, hell no. No, 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 no. Because her kids suffered so bad last year with their education because the schools just they're not equipped to do it. And she's like, no, you're doing this so that you can just keep them home. While you're debating it, you want everybody to take home these laptops, and you're going to have a decision by the end of this 5-day break. No. So they were supposedly closing the schools for this weekend so that they could, deep clean all the buildings. But she thinks they're debating whether or not they're going to be sending the kids home full time again. She is not happy. Because if they send them home, her whole routine has to change again. And it's already bad enough that she hasn't been able to have a full-time job in 2 years because she's got to, she had to stay home with the kids, and then she had to, then when they went back to school, because the registrations were all messed up and everything, she's got 2 kids that she has to drive 40 minutes to drop them off in the morning. And then she has to get all the way back across town, 40 minutes to drop off the other ones. And some of them start at 7 in the morning, and some of them start at like 9:30. And she's running ragged, and she spends her whole day in her car dropping them off or picking them up. And then one of her kids is in a magnet school. I mean, they're all in magnet schools, but he lost his seat for some reason in the one that he was at. So now he's going to a different magnet school, and it's in like one of the worst areas of town. So she worries about him. And then because of all the debates and everything, like, he gets a bus because it's a magnet school, but the bus is like an hour late every day, or it just doesn't show up at all. There's been a couple of times where she's been expecting him to be walking through the door any minute, and she gets a phone call that he's still at school. That, oh, well, we're not going to have a bus for him today. That's like an hour and a half after he, got out of school. They decide they're going to call the parents and let them know. So now she has to figure out how she's going to go pick him up while she's picking up, she has to figure out how she's going to pick him up when she's supposed to be picking up others 40 minutes away. It's just a disaster. No, Zoe, I mean, it's not like we have a spike in cases, but the big thing is we have a spike in cases in the schools. Because parents, it's daycare. That's basically what school is. It's daycare. Because they don't actually learn a damn thing at school, except how to take tests. And, so when people have kids that are a little bit sick, they send them to school. And if the kid has been exposed to COVID, they send him to school, and then all the other kids. And then you have the teachers. They don't really want to be there because they're being told they have to have the shots. They don't want to get immunization shots, which I'm sorry, but you know what? You work for the school district. If the kids are required to have an immunization, then so are the teachers and the administrators and everybody else who works in that school, because it's basically a giant petri dish. But a lot of the teachers, they don't really want to be there. So, and they get paid whether they have the students in the class or not. So a lot of them are like, if the kid sniffles, they're like, send him home. And once they get sent home, it's a 5-day quarantine. Yeah, Mike and Amy and I all have to go get our boosters too. They were supposed to tell us when we were due, and they never did. And it's a disaster. The whole thing is, and it's being run horribly. Y'all better be out of my ice cream.
I am. You sure about that? I am, okay? I was looking for a lot of clothes and I just happened to see them there.
I know you, little girl.
I just happened to see them there while I was looking for waffles. I mean, it's not my fault you have so much ice cream in that room.
I'm an old fat lady.
You literally have so much ice cream.
Yep. I am an old fat lady. I can eat all the ice cream I want.
Oh my god. Mom, what do you give him? He's so heavy.
He's a fat ass. What do you want from me?
Why is he so heavy? Oh my god.
Because he's a fat cat. He's a fat, lazy house cat. So I guess we have to schedule to go in and get our boosters done. We're due, I guess. My grandkids are here this weekend. They just got their shots Friday. And
Thursday, actually.
looks like Ashwin's having a reaction that's not common. It's only like 2% of the people that get the shot, get the reaction. His eyes are turning red. And it's just he has to go get an eye drop. They said is all it is to fix it. But if it doesn't calm down within so much time, then he has to go get the eye drops. And so that's another thing she's going to have to add on to it. And since she lost her job, they don't have insurance right now. And she lost her job because she had to take care of the kids over COVID. Yeah. It's ridiculous. All of it is just, whoa. So, oh. But we, as always, shall endure. I think I already authorized the lollipops once today.
No. I never got one if you did.
I'm pretty sure I authorized the lollipops once today.
I didn't get any.
We'll talk to the boys.
Boys, did you guys get lollipops? They both tried to.
What's a lollipop?
Rylan said no.
Well, then go ahead.
You heard Asher.
Oh, yeah, that's what he wanted, a popsicle. There's actually a warning on this paper that says it's not for 0 to 3-year-olds. That's a bit stupid. Okay. Well, if it's not for 0 to 3-year-olds, then I should not be playing with it. Just saying. I know. I have the monsters. I should do it.
What flavors do you want on lollipop?
Yeah, we might do a Minions mashup. I mean, I don't know. I don't even like these kids. Actually, I'm taking them to Laughlin tomorrow. We are going down to the river to do some shopping, and there is a really cool car museum out there, as well as and a laser tag and a couple of other things. So we're going to take the kids out there and let them, run amok for a little bit. So I'm going to take them out there and, let them run amok for a little bit. They need to. They're kids, And then we're going to go into Bullhead City, which is right across the river on the Arizona side. And we're going to do some shopping, and we're going to go see the mayor of Oatman. The kids feed the mayor. Maybe do the mine tour. Who knows? But we're going to get them out of here because it's driving. They're driving everybody crazy. And then, my grandkids are used to doing stuff because their parents did a lot of traveling. So they're used to like going up to, Zion and stuff like that. And we haven't been able to do any of that stuff for like 2 years now. So we're going to go, let them run out some energy. They're pent up energy, so. Hey, Francis. We're just having a very quiet day today while I'm gluing pockets together. Okay, and we're going to get a piece of tea dye for this. Did we use tea or coffee in the book? I can't remember. I think we used coffee, and if we used coffee, then I'll get a piece of coffee. Coffee. All right, let me grab a piece of coffee. Hurry, get down. You're driving me crazy. Go. Find some place to be. All right, I got this. Is like a half a sheet, so it's tea, but it'll work. Okay. This is, I think, 4 by 4, 4.5 by 4.5. It's Yeah, it's 4.5 by 4.5. So let's see what we got here. So that's about 4.5 by about 4.5, which is the maximum size we need this to be. All right, and then I'm gonna do that thing. Okay, let's ink this up. Yes, I think we're going to go see the car museum and maybe play some laser tag, go to the IMAX, run around and be kids. We're going to go be kids. That's what we're going to do. Which, by the way, Hubber and I are kids really good. We kid really good. I mean, like, kids look at us and go, oh, really? Grow up. All right. So that is our little stash pocket. Open it up and journal inside of it. Let me let this dog out before he eats his way through the glass. Never mind. Go out there and eat you in the house. Yeah, I know.
Oh my god.
All right. Boy. Okie dokie. So let's get this out of here and let's toss in a few and see where we're at. Okay.
Yeah, but she'd probably get away. Right? Sorry, I was getting the stick. Yeah. Yes. So you want to hire dummy? Oh, I said yes.
We have this pocket too. Let me there it is. Let me finger nip this and then we'll ink it. Okay. Where did I put the oh, there it is.
Who's room is this? Like, what room is this room? 95 seconds. You have to wait that much time. Yo, wait. Okay. I'm staying in your sweater.
Okay. And then we have this nice card. And probably should have done that on this side. But, hey, it is what it is. I did it. It's a boo-boo. We'll fix it. All right. So get this in here. And what else?
That's it. Go.
We'll do that. Do this.
There's someone in the house.
And that. Put this down here. And that one. And then this, I like that. Over on this side, I'll do this. We'll put that on there. We have this one that needs to be, you know. We'll do this. We'll do that. Go there. And this is hard because it's, okay, you go there. Then there. There. Here. There. Okay, and then I'm going to put this over here. And that there. Oops. Yeah. Maybe. Put this here. Page. There. 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 Here. That. This. Just trim it down a little bit. And that. Okay. We have enough pockets. We're done. Seriously, like we went right down the road from us, not very far. It's like a 2-hour drive, is a town called St. George, Utah. And in St. George, this farmer who was turning his field found a prehistoric site where there's like dinosaur tracks where there used to be a pond, like, and so we've been up there dozens of times, and Mike and I have been together forever. But our kids, our youngest kids, were 4 and 6 when we got together. I think we went up there the first time. They were like 6 and 8. And we were like, hey, you guys want to go see the dinosaur prints? And they were like, no. And so we never went to go see them. So we went to go see them about 6 months ago. Mike and I went on a little trip, and we went up there, and I was like, hey, we're in St. George. He goes, yeah. You want to go see the dinosaur prints? And he goes, yes. So we drove over to see them, and there were all these little kids there because it was like a school day, like a school trip. And there's all these little kids there, and Mike is standing there going, look, honey, dinosaur butt prints. And we're in the gift shop picking up stuffed animals going, rawr, rawr. And there are little kids looking at us going, grow up. Oh, yeah, we're giant children. I mean, it's just it is terrible. We are terrible. Yeah. Ugh. All right. So I have pockets, and some stuff still needs to be inked before it gets put in here. So I'm going to call it quits on this today, guys. I'm going to spend a couple of minutes with the hubber. We've been on for a little over an hour now. So, I'm going to go see Hubber. If you have not started it, do consider starting my 12 of 22 journal challenge. Real simple, easy peasy stuff. I've set some parameters in place so that everybody feels that they can, participate. So I'm asking that it not be smaller than 4x6, not larger than 6x9. At least 3 signature pages. This is a signature page. Any page folded in half. That's a signature page. No more than 7 signature pages. Yeah. No less than 3, no more than 7. I will pull a theme at the beginning of every month. The theme for January is junk journal. So you can throw anything you want there. Mine is ridiculous. This is mine. I literally just threw, a sticker on the front of it. It's a green file folder. This is an envelope that I made a pocket out of. This is just some advertisement. That's a piece of newspaper. There's the rest of the envelope and a sticker and some foam. And then this little thing, life's a party, dress like it. I put some washi tape because it was on my desk on this piece here. And then I used a piece of that to make a pocket. There's some more file folder that I used to make a tag, and then we'll flip out with the rest of the envelope. And then this is a map of Wichita. And these are where I say there's been tornadoes. Okay. But, that's my centerpiece, and they're stitched in, and there's the rest of the envelope and more paper. And then we put in a Harry card right there, and some more foam, and, some more newspaper. And that's it. It literally is just kind of quick and easy and, down and dirty. And so if you haven't, do it. It's not hard. Okay, but here's the thing. I announce it on the 1st of the month, and you have until the 3rd of the following month to put it in. If you don't put it in, then it doesn't get you an entry. You can still put it in, but you're not going to get an entry for it. And then at the end of the year, I'm going to give away some stuff based on, how many people participate. And I keep telling everybody, if 5 people do it every month for 12 months, that's 60 journals. That's a lot of participation. And I'm willing to, put up for that. You guys know I like to go with my stuff. Can't help myself. I got to get rid of my stuff, man. That's how I de-stash. I give it away. Isn't that sad? All right. Also, I do apologize for not having the after yesterday from the class. I will try and get that on. If anybody has any questions on that one, just reach out to me and let me know, and I will answer them as best I can. But as I said, I had a thing that I had to go do, and so I was taken away from here. And I'll be loading week 3 today, so that'll be ready for next week. Let's see, anything else? like I said, I recorded 4 videos yesterday. I have like 6 videos post-production that are getting, edited and sounded and all that other stuff so that I can get them posted. Because I'm trying to stay ahead so that when I have my surgery, I have content on my channel. So I have some really cool, videos coming up. So look out for those. All right, that's it. I'm out of here. If you're new here and you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that button for me and subscribe, like me, ring my bell, share me with all your friends, and your friends can be my friends, and my friends can be your friends, and our friends can get to be friends. Before you know it, we have a giant crafting community. I do apologize if you are in the chat and unable to chat because of the 5-minute delay, but it is the only way that I can keep the bots out of the room. But if you go ahead and subscribe, then next time you'll be able to walk right in and say, hey. I post videos on Mondays and Wednesdays. I go live on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. And starting in January of 2022, I will be doing a Learn With Me, Build a Book, step-by-step process. We are currently working, heading into week 3 of the Little Golden Book. And I try to go live after every release. If you are watching this, that video after that, I do apologize. But if you put some questions in the box, I'll be happy to answer them for you. So I think that's all I got going right now, guys. Until I see you again, do me a favor. Stay safe. Bye-bye.